Y'all remember I always say that things are what not it really is. You understand? It's just not. Things are just not what they are really is. And a lot of things are a setup. A lot of things are a setup. I know that you look at, your president, you look at your governor, your mayor, and you look at them with trust. You want them to do the best thing for the state, the town. But it comes a time where they're just doing the best for whoever pays them. And that's where this story comes into play.
Dollars in federal funding from California. The reason being the state has not complied with his rules requiring truck drivers be proficient in English. As the National News Desk, Jeff Harris reports, the announcement comes after Duffy warned California in September it had 30 days to comply or lose funding.
Last month, Duffy announced new rules for issuing commercial driver's licenses, including English language requirements for all truck drivers. The deadline to implement those rules just passed. Duffy saying California, the only state not to do so.
In a social media post this week, Duffy announcing he's withholding $40 million in California funding for not implementing new English language requirements for all truckers.
All the states have complied, but one. That'd be California. Gavin Newsom cares more about illegal migrants than he does about the safety of his citizens or the citizens around the country.
Duffy announcing.
Correct. And why is that? Y'all never thought to, stop, talking smack to your baby mama and sit down and think and ask yourself that question? Huh? Huh? You never thought to put down the McDonald's fries and try to figure out why the governor refuses to make the test with CDL driving? You're driving an 18-wheeler, something that's dangerous on the road for your family, my family, everybody's family, everybody's dog, everybody's cat, everybody's deer. If you got a pet deer, those 18-wheelers are killers when it comes to deers. They the number one homicide of theirs. And you don't want the test to be proficient in English. So the signs are in English, correct? Or in California? Are the signs still in English or all the highway signs are in Espanol? Because the last I checked, when I asked my brother that lives in California, Southern California, to be exact, he told me that the signs are in English. So why would you not want the test to be in English?
These new rules amid the Trump administration's illegal immigration crackdown, but also after a series of recent fatal crashes.
There go the signs right there. It's in English.
Including this summer in Florida, when an illegal migrant truck driver who had a California commercial license killed 3 people while trying to make a U-turn in a semi-truck.
These are the kind of risks that some of these drivers take.
That was a most perfect example. I was actually going to play a video of that because I didn't see this video, and I was going to play the video of that truck driver who was an illegal immigrant working in our United States of America as a truck driver, when I'm sure there's thousands and thousands of guys out there that have been looking and trying to find work in truck driving. How did this illegal, are the illegals smarter than the Americans? What is going on here? How did they figure out to come into a country and finagle a CDL? Or am I asking the wrong question? Maybe they don't have to finagle anything. Maybe the illegals don't have to finagle everything. Maybe people like me got it all wrong when it comes to this topic as far as an illegal, not wanting to come here and do nothing like a lot of Americans. Maybe the illegals aren't that slick. Maybe the government is just giving it to them.
When they don't understand the rules, they don't understand our culture, but they also don't understand if a crash happens, how to communicate with law enforcement.
Duffy says since June, over 6,000 truck drivers have been pulled off the road for failing an English proficiency test. Last week, DHS announcing the arrest of an illegal alien driving an 18-wheeler with a CDL issued to no name.
New York State has been giving out licenses illegally.
New York City gave out a CDL and the name said no name. The name on the CDL that was issued by New York, the governments of New York issued a CDL that says no name. And they mad at my cousin for scamming EBT cards? Nah.
Legally to illegal aliens with literally it says no name given on the driver's license. So
During an exclusive interview with Sinclair's WBFF, Duffy also commenting on the nationwide No Kings protest scheduled for this weekend, expressing concern about Antifa participating and those backing the movement.
I'm all about free speech. I'm all about protests. It's the great American way. I am concerned about who is funding this, who's paying for it, who's organizing it.
Now, California Governor Gavin Newsom's office did.
It's Antifa. We all know that. It's Antifa. It's Antifa. The whole idea, everything behind it is all Antifa. I bet if you go to some type of black market underground website, it's going to say, we Antifa, we're funding the No Kings protest. It's all Antifa. But let me tell you about this governor of California. He is setting the state up to fail. Everything he do, every move he makes, you see how every move that Trump makes on the board is for us to win. Every move that he's making it so y'all could fail and y'all could go more into poverty. These Democrats are like slave owners on a slave ship, and they're making sure nobody fall off that ship. They not losing not one slave to the ocean besides the ones in the inner city that's dying by the 500s. Other than that, they making sure all y'all slaves stay on the Democratic plantation and you never escape. Never. Never. So on this video, I'm going to show y'all, this is going to be a video of an illegal who's like in their 20s who basically like, just listen to the story.
Another deadly truck crash involving an illegal immigrant driver. Police say the 21-year-old Indian national was on drugs, never even touched his brakes before he caused a fiery crash that killed 3 people in Southern California on Tuesday. He was released into the United States during the Biden administration after crossing the southern border illegally. That was back in 2022.
He's an Indian national. And I thought Indians came over here and was into IT. I didn't know Indians was into trucking. Since when Indians are into trucking? This is the second Indian. These Indians I did not, listen. I learned something new. You learn something new every single day. And I learned within the last 2 days that Indians are really into trucking. Or are they into the transportation business?
Reaction from acting ICE Director Todd Lyons in moments, but first to our William LaJeunesse, who's following the stories live in Los Angeles. That video, William, is nothing short of horrific.
Yeah, he never slowed down. But, John, you know, many of these incidents never make national news. Remember the Oklahoma Highway Patrol? They arrested 125 illegal immigrants driving big rigs at a single checkpoint. 85% had a commercial driver's license the feds said they never should have had. Just like this driver, as you mentioned, Jashanpreet Singh.
Oh, what the hell is... Whoa. You see what y'all letting into the country? This is an elite. This is not somebody who worked hard or went through the paperwork to come here. This is somebody straight from India. This could be a mass murderer in India. A mass murderer. Y'all do know that people escape their countries because they have tons of felonies and they have a bad background. So they leave their country and y'all allowed them here. Oh, come to America. We're gonna love you and we're gonna feed you porridge like the three little bears. And you could come here and you could use up all of our funds. We don't mind. We're all Americans. We're spoiled anyway. We throw out McDonald's fries when it's too salty. And a lot of us over here are over 400 pounds and then complain that we're still poor. Yes, come to America. We got you, my man. We got you.
An Indian national arrested Tuesday on 3 counts of vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated. He's in court later today. The crash happened outside L.A. Singh, on an 18-wheeler, slams into the back of an SUV before plowing into multiple other vehicles in the same lane, then crashing into those 2 trucks on the shoulder.
The driver was transported for injuries to a local hospital, and at the hospital he was arrested for driving under the influence of drugs.
Singh's not alone. A few months ago in Florida, you remember this illegal immigrant with a California CDL killed 3 during an illegal U-turn. Then California also gave a CDL to this semi-driver who killed a motorist in Texas. The trucker.
If you notice, the second one that they showed that was turning the truck and killed 3 people, if you notice his face expression, he didn't really give 2 F's because the thing about it, when you have something that you didn't work for, you don't feel bad about it being taken away. It's kind of like the person who stole like a doctor's degree and they're working as a doctor, which it happens a lot in the U.S. A lot of people don't know that. But there are a lot of people in the United States who is working as a RN and working as a doctor, and they didn't own it. It's stolen. It's stolen. Do you think those people are going to be upset if you take it away? You think Keisha going to be upset if you take away her RN license when she was just a stripper last month? She'll just go back stripping. That's it.
Only spoke Mandarin. And check out this post last week from Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy of a foreign driver headed into oncoming traffic.
You are going the wrong way down the freeway. You are committing a felony right now. Okay, what I'm doing, sir?
So now
the dude don't even understand what he's telling him. Because he's going down the wrong way because he don't know how to read the street signs. And your Democratic governor in California are giving them. He's passing it out to them like hotcakes. Like hotcakes. And y'all think he's doing a good job. You see, these are the type of situations that give me a headache. Because I will have Democrats that will rip me to shreds in my comment or try to rip me to shreds. And they'll say, yo, bro, they need a job too. They'll say the most dumbest things on the planet. And you know what? I personally, I don't give 2 F's. I don't give 2 F's. Say what you want to say because I know how my brain works. I've been a logical mother effer for a long time. And it ain't going to stop. It ain't going to stop. Y'all, this Democratic power need to stop. This is a disease that need to be destroyed. It need to be destroyed. How you call yourself a governor and you handing out CDL'S to people that can't even read the street signs? Huh? You want them driving around when your wife is on the road, huh, governor? No, I bet he won't allow that, but he will allow him or those illegals that can't read the street signs that are crashing and killing you, the regular citizens, because his family, they not around that type of craziness. They taking a whole nother highway, you know. They probably in a helicopter, so who knows? He will allow y'all to die the same way they allow y'all to die in the hood because they think nothing of you. They don't care about you. They only want your vote. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one on Deeply Disgusted.